So, this particular video, I would love to talk about all the yantras one by one. As we know, I have done the paintings of this Mahavidyas or the 10 tantric goddesses, which is very important in at the path of tantric sadhana. The first goddesses in this clan is Kali. To understand more about the symbolism in the Tantric Yantras, you could refer to my first video. The link is been given in the description. If you look at into the Kali Yantra, you could see it is black. Black is nothing but your subconscious mind. Whatever is being imprinted in your subconsciousness or your subconscious mind will be get accelerated or will be taken away. That is what happens when you meditate on Kali Yandra. Also the term Kali means it could be time, it could be color black, whatever. So where do we generally place the Kali Yandra, which is in the north direction, and the planet which is been associated with the Kali Yandra is the Saturn. So Saturn has some certain quality. When we are speaking about the planet, we should understand that I'm not talking about any kind of pujas or anything that sort. Is the it is the quality of that particular planet. So that is what the Kali Yandra is being associated with. Next one is Tara Yandra. Tara is the goddess of the protection. So the direction of the Tara Yandra is in the north. And the color of this particular Yandra is the blue. We could say it is sky blue, or when you meditate more and more into Tara Yandra, you will become vast like sky. When I say the you, the consciousness in the each person that will be get associated with them will be get expanded and extended, something like sky, which because that is why the color is blue is being given to this particular yandra. And Tara is generally the goddess of protection. When we meditate on her, uh, you have to think about how far you can go to protect somebody, or what you have done on your past to protect somebody, and how far you went to protect somebody, or did you done it correctly. So you could start drawing the Tara Yantra and just imagine all these qualities what you have done, and so slowly it will be get um, consecrated in this particular Yantra. The next one is Tripura Sundari. When we talk about the Tripura Sundari, we should know about the other goddesses also. All these other goddesses also associated with an age. For example, Kali and Tara, they are all around 30-35 years of age. But when we come to the Tripura Sundari or Shotasi, her age is actually 16. So, whatever, she is a virgin goddess filled with all her wishes and fulfillment in a flower which need to be blossomed. So, it's like whatever the wishes you were having at the age of 16, that is neither been or not been touched by any kind of social conditioning that is need to be accelerated or extended, which is being suppressed from many years or many conditioning. That is the original you. When you meditate on her, you all your wishes, all the 16-year-old wishes and things like that has to be get accelerated, and you have to imagine all those wishes and what all are the beauties where you were having on those times, and what all are the things you've been having all in that particular time. That you have to meditate on Tripura Sundari Yantra. So the direction of this particular Yandra is northeast, and color of the Shotasi is molten golden complex, and the planet which is been associated with this particular Yandra is Mercury. Next one is Bhuvaneshwari. Bhuvaneshwari is the goddess, the mother goddess of five elements of nature, the goddess of all creation and the universe. So, this is what the Bhuvaneshwari means. She is the goddess of all materialistic things in this particular world. So, when you are dealing with all the particular things, so for example, when you are meditating with her, all the attached things, like whatever the attachment you are having with the materialistic things, that you have to meditate on her. Why you have to draw her, and you have to imagine her, you have to be her while you are meditating on her. The direction of this particular yantra is west. Color of the Bhuvaneshwari is a fair golden complexion, and she wear red and yellow garments. And planet which is being associated with the Bhuvaneshwari is moon. The fifth yantra is Bhairavi, the goddess of decay. So when you are meditating with the Bhairavi, you have to imagine whatever the things which need to be decayed on you. What is that need to be decayed on you? It's not just body, the thought process which is been disturb your mind from a long time, that is need to be gone away, that is need to be buried. Those things you have to imagine on her while drawing her. Direction of this Bhairavi is south. Color, Bhairavi is a fairy volcanic red complexion, and the planet which is being associated with is the Lagna. Lagna means there might be sometime there will be planet. If you see the Rashi Chakra which is been having 12 division, sometime in the Lagna there might be planet, and sometime there will be no planet, but that particular Rashi is Bhairavi's Yantra. She is an ever-present goddess who manifests herself in and embodies the destructive aspect of the world. Destruction, however, is not always negative. Creation cannot continue without it. So, whenever you are burying all the thoughts, all the thought process in you, which is need to be decayed, you are giving space to new creation to come in, the mother goddess of all dissolution and liberation, like that, like fire. So Chinnamasta is the sixth yantra in this particular clan. Chinnamasta is the goddess of extreme sexuality. When we see the Shiva and Shakti, the image of Shiva and Shakti, you can see that Shiva has offered, or Shakti has been offered the half of her or his body in order to leave his or her lover. So that is the symbol of extreme love and intimacy. To reach in such a level with your partner, Chinnamasta will help you. So if you look at on the picture of the Chinnamasta, you could see the goddess. She's cut her own head and keeping that head in her hand. This is the actual image of the Chinnamasta. If you see in the tantric representation or a visual representation of this particular goddess, if you look at into her, this is what you will see. So Chinnamasta is the goddess. She helps you to be with too much in love and care. Her breasts are adorned with lotus inclined towards lust. She sits right above the god of love, Madana, who shows sign of lustfulness, engaged in the act of love with his consort Reti. Awoke consciousness beyond mind. She cut her own head and drank blood from Ida, Pingala and Sushupna. So the direction of the Chinnamasta is east, and the color of the Chinnamasta has a red complexion, and the planet which is been associated with the Chinnamasta Yandra is Rahu. The seventh goddess in this clan is Dhumavati. So Dhumavati is a goddess. She has widowed herself. She is a widow goddess. She is old age and smoky in color. She wear the white dress and she is with all her other things. She is the great death of the death himself. She is the embodiment of unsatisfied desires. Her status as a widow itself is curious. She makes herself one by shallowing Shiva, an act of self-assertion and perhaps independence, the mother goddess of detachment, sorrow and suffering. Teachers go beyond physical appearance. This is what Chinnamasta, this is what the Dhumavati teaches. So direction of the Dhumavati, Dhuma means smoke. Direction of the Dhumavati is southeast or Agneya, and she wears a white cloth. This is her color. She wears white cloth or gray color, like smoke. The Dhuma, the Sanskrit term Dhuma means smoke, and the planet which has been associated with the Dhumavati is Kedu. And the eighth one is Baglamukhi. Baglamukhi is nothing but the goddess of you know wisdom, basically becoming a Chanakya. If you are in an argument, in order to win that particular argument, you have to be so wise, then only you can easily win that particular argument. Baglamukhi here shows how to win the argument by becoming wise. Baglamukhi is strongly associated with the yellow color. She dresses in yellow clothes and ornaments. Various text describes her affinity to the color yellow is an integral part of her worship rituals. Baglamukhi is proprietary with yellow offering by devotees dressed in yellow, seated in yellow clothes. Yellow turmeric bud rosary are used in her japa. So she is more or less very much attached to yellow color. So the direction of her is south. The planet is Mars as well. The ninth goddess is a bit interesting one. Her name is Matangi. She is the goddess which takes the pollution. The direction of her is northwest, Vayukon. Color is emerald green complexion with a less desired black hair. The planet which has been associated with Matangi is Mars. The Matangi is the goddess of pollution actually. Whenever you worship her, you should not be taking bath. You should not brush your teeth, and you should offer her whatever the food which is left over. Basically all the pollution in you, she will take it out. And the tenth one is Kamala. Kamala is the goddess of prosperity, peace, and contentment. The real success, which is not just the materialistic success, it is the success in success of the mind, soul, and everything all together. Like content basically. So, Kamala is the goddess which represents this particular thing, and her direction is southwest. Color is molten gold complexion, and the planet which is been associated with is the Venus. Venus, we know the planet which is the the quality of the planet is like giving everything. Like it's about all kind of materialistic pleasures and things like that. That is the planet Venus is been associated with. Thank you for watching.